I happened to look down the tracks and there was a mow crew sitting here in Kingsford, right next to the tracks. I wonder what that could mean. And when I went through Iron Mountain, you're not going to believe what I seen. You've got ELS 1221 leading, coming south. So if you watched my last video, where they moved ELS 501 from Kingsford up to Granite Bluff, and then turned off the locomotive just after getting there, one can only assume that was done to, I'll just say it, make me believe they were done for the day, so I wouldn't stick around and see if the train made it over. It's actually kind of funny because you can't see anything there. I'm not really interested, again, to film a day into the trees because you can't see anything. My interest is filming trains that are moving down the rail. I'm not interested in filming the mow crew. It's nice what they do and all, but it's not important. Not as important as trains moving. Anyway, I'll drive by here and see if the train is here yet. It should be. It was in town when I just came through, and oh boy. That's not good. That's not good. They were supposed to stop and get water. They were supposed to stop and get water. Oh. And I think they are still. Well, I think I'm going to run home and go grab my scanner. I'm going to go drop my wife off her coffee because she gets off of work for her break in an hour. I see a mega log hauler back there. Conductor's off back there. I wasn't planning on filming a train when I got my wife a coffee this morning, but yeah. All right, well, we know I have a train, so let's hook back around and we'll get across the tracks while we still can. We'll drop off this coffee. Everybody's taking my my thing here. I got two cars following me behind. I got two cars going in front. It's a parade of cars. Only difference is I live here. They're just traveling through. All right. Stop. Always complete stop. Can't film myself breaking the law. Breaking the law. Yeah, they're still switching. I'm gonna go grab my radio and get my stuff situated. And like I said, the good news is we know we have a train going south today, so guess I could walk down here and have a peek, huh? Could walk down and have a peek. Have a look at this mega log hauler. I love that horn on 1221. Wonder what they're sticking in the siding here. Be silly if they put this whole train in the siding, hey? And then went back north. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about yesterday, them shutting off 501. You know, now looking back at it, I highly suspect that was done on purpose, which, again, kind of funny. But, again, I would much rather film a train moving down the line than I would for one to be sitting on the ground. Yeah, there's nothing in the siding here they could be grabbing. So I'm not entirely sure what they're sticking in the siding or Alright, we'll cross over and see if we can see if they're shoving anything in, or looks like they're putting the whole train in. I see altar metal back there. Still on the main. Right. They put their entire train into the siding.
Should we tie on and pull this up? Just to be certain or no? I don't know, Vinny. I don't know how big it is now. Okay. Line on just back 5 joints. Back up 5. Double.
Getting ready to put water on 501, it looks like. Wonder how long that train actually is. Anyway, no need to film all of this. It's probably going to take them a little bit. Huh. He's got a chainsaw. He's got gas. He's got oil. You think there may have some trees down? There was rainstorms last night. It was severe in places. I'm saying it that way because we really didn't get that much rain. We got a light rain for a couple hours just to make everything wet. I would have preferred to have a heavy downpour for a few hours. But, yeah. Guess they're looking for a place to store that gasoline because they don't want to put it in the cab. Huh. You're like, that's what those handrails are for up there. You guys are wondering where the water is coming from. There is no water hose in there right now. You can see it coming out of that panel right there. Yeah. Action. I guess what they put on the siding is going to stay on the siding. Well, I want to be on this side of Brighting Ave after that train passes, because we are going to the south, so yeah, buddy. Take this phone out of here. Oh, the water is pouring out. Man, I hate seeing that. Hate seeing that. Put in park. Might as well jump out for a second. Quite the train going south finally, huh? Interesting that they set all that smart siding and a few other cars off. I am just so happy to finally see a train. Plus 1221 leading. That always makes it cool. Should make a pretty cool video going across County O. Those two engines are going to be cranking on out. I heard ELS 400 and 503 disappeared out of Cribbets a few days ago. Nobody seems to know where they are. Apparently the rail fans were not paying attention very well. Yeah, I can't believe the crew did that yesterday. Obviously, they must have used 501 that day, because they sure didn't do all the work this morning. Going across by Alta right now. Boxcars. They sound like they're empty. Are we stopping? Oh, good. Well, I can tell you when the head of the train gets to the bridge that goes over the Menominee River into Wisconsin, they will slow down to a crawl. That bridge was built in the early 1900s. Pretty crazy to think it's still standing today as it was built way back then. Anyway, I got a line of cars behind me. I'm going to jump back in my car and let's go to County O, eh? There's the mount I have, you guys are wondering. All right. You're ready to go. We're gonna head on over to Wisconsin. We'll catch him at County O. Is there a Fred? Should be a Fred. Yes, sir, there is. I hear it. Not sure what he just yelled at me.